Well, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Hey, I'm gonna put on my PPE for all the safety people that like to keep track of that. And Jamie is gonna go ahead and introduce himself and kind of give a rundown what we're gonna do today.
How you doing, everybody? So I'm Jamie from JP Woodwork. I was on earlier on this today. I didn't kick off the show for which makes a change. I actually left that to Wayne the Woodturner, who actually kind of helped out as well today. He kind of done a double show. So today, Jake is actually going to be making a pencil hand, and he's going to be making a couple of sets of pen blanks. One being normal colours. And he's actually going to be making some glow ones as well, so that should be pretty cool. And be sure to share out this link to all of your friends and family, because if we get over 100 people in the stream, there's going to be a nice little sum going to be given away. And not forgetting everybody out in the chat, give Jake a nice happy birthday, as he's got on another year older today. So happy birthday, Jake.
We got balloons and everything.
Balloons and everything.
Yeah, we had a great day. Just to talk about the birthday, had a great day. Had a birthday lunch with my girls, and after this, I'm going to have a birthday lunch with my brother, my parents, and sister-in-law, and my baby niece Penny. Penny. We share a birthday together, and she's a year old today too. So I'm going to go over there and have a good day and hang out with you guys for about an hour, and that's a good birthday.
Sounds like a good birthday to me.
Yeah, it's all right. So the regular pin blank giveaway is going to be announced at the end. So here's the pin blanks for that. I'll give you a close up in a second, and then if we get 100, there's going to be a little something. That's what Jamie likes to say all the time.
Nice little some.
And then there's a special thing too. I got the stud finder that I used in my last video, but for some reason or another, I think from the factory they put JGW on it. So if any of you stud finding people out there, you construction people know what JGW means, I'll give you this glow in the dark hand right here. And just to not correct Jamie, but just we're going to do one set of pin blanks, and I'm going to make another hand just like this with swirled glow in the dark, and that'll be last. Okay. So
there you go.
There we have it. Let me get this little thing here. There you go, Jamie. You've been on TV all day.
I know I have. All right, let me quickly highlight something first. Oh, Connie has given you a super birthday cake sticker.
Oh, thank you, Connie.
There we go. So let's quickly run through some of the people that sat in the chat. We have Jake, you're out there. We do know that he's supposed to be hosting.
Hey,
we have Joey from over at Steel Blade Woodworks. We have Super Incognito. We have Wayne Bigfoot Woodcrafts with Auntie Val probably sitting right next to her beside him. We have Michael McEwen. We have Matt Wackley. We have Bruce Jordan over at Jordan's Woodworks. We have Connie. We have Paul's Lathe Works. Let's keep scrolling down. We have Jen Smith. We have Wayne the Woodturner, who kicks off today's Virtual Craft Festival.
Good job.
We have John over at Jigsy's Shed. We have Scott the Blue Light Turner's Workshop. Let's keep going. We have Mr. Dave Gatton, the CNC Guru. We have Dead Rise Woodcrafts. We have Steve Ellis. We have Mr. Carl Jacobson, who's on later after Jake has finished. Let's keep going. We have Sneaks Waller. We have the ever lovely Robin Jacobson, the better half of Mr. Carl Jacobson. We have Michael McEwen. We have the Dutch Turner. We have Jen's from Jen's Craft and Creations out there. We have the awesome Mr. Chris Cute out there. We have David from Webfoot Resin and Wood Creations. Oh, that's a mouthful, that is.
Just call him David.
We've got David out there.
Thank you, Jackie.
There's Craftsman's Imaginations out there. CJ's Hobbies. Leela Quinn's out there. The awesome Jackie Thompson's out there.
Jackie Thompson.
Brandy Wackley's out there as well. So that's I think that's it up to date at the moment. Did I say Brandy? Brandy's out there. Oh, John Boy's out there as well.
John Boy.
No, it's big. Oh, Carrie Mears out there as well. Michael Rubin.
Bonnie. Bonnie's my favorite.
Barney's out there. Bonnie's 1969's out there as well.
Yeah.
Jen Smith has given you a super sticker as well.
Oh, look at you go, Jen. Jen's a huge supporter. She makes cool stuff. So if you can, just go follow her too. Thank you, Jen.
And Sylvana is out there as well. I'm not sure if I said Sneak is out. He's out there, but Sneaks is out there.
Sneaks is all right, isn't
Sneaks is a good people.
he? Yeah, he is.
Very happy. Andrew Golston is out there as well. Woodwork Lamar's out there. He's calling you a happy birthday, youngster.
That's what
So
I'm talking about.
If he's calling you a youngster, I don't think how old he is.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't care if he's lying. It's all right.
We'll come back to the people out in the chat in a minute. But in the meantime, whilst Jake's mixing up the resin there, we need to pick up 3 colours. And Matt, before you jump the gun, no blue.
Yeah.
No blue and no red this time. That seems to be a running theme when Jake mixes up some pen blanks. We're going to go for some different colours this time.
He already put it in there.
All right, so we've got orange is one of the colours. So we need 3 colours all in total. So we've got orange, purple, and Cole Jacobson says, "Say my name again, Jamie." He's giving you a super chat. So orange, purple, and yellow. Oh no,
Yellow.
orange, purple, and silver. Sorry, silver was first. Orange, purple, and silver.
We're gonna do a darker silver.
Silver was before yellow.
We'll do this one.
There you go.
Carl. Keep it coming, Carl.
Keep it coming. So I did
Connie,
see somebody else come out into the chat.
The hand that we do last is gonna be glow in the dark. There, Connie.
Connie.
Okay, well, we got to get to business.
Andrew Golston is out in the chat as well. He's got a question for you. So he goes, "Is there going to be time for some questions?" There's always time for questions.
Absolutely. Okay, we have to get started though. We have to get
now. There's 68 people out in the chat.
Come on, bring it on. So you can see all these pencils right here. So I have full pencils. I have a bunch of just the tips of the pencils, just the tip right there. See that? And I need those. This is a mold of this hand. This is the one we're going to recreating. So imagine this sits in there like that next to this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ugliest mold on the planet. So before anybody says that, I am aware that it is ugly, but it works. So I want these little ones to go down in the fingertips. And then I have a little bit longer ones that'll hold those down. And then I have the full pencils that will hold those down. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting those in there. And then, so all I'm going to do is just drop them down in there, shake this thing around, and just do it till it fills up. And then we don't have to wait for this. We don't have to wait for this to get to any kind of temperature because it's just going to be clear. So this should go pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. So we've got a guess for the JGW, Jake. Is it the Jason Geoscience workbench maybe?
Let me think about that one real quick. No, that's not it. But good guess.
Connie is giving you a super chat as says, say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You want to hear it in Texan? Here we go. Here's supercalifragilistic expialidocious.
Scott the Blue Light Toner has given you a £2 super chat. He said, sent you a link on Messenger REJGW on Stud Finder. I can guarantee, Scott, you'll be wrong.
But thanks for your effort, Scott. Good try.
Cindy Keogh's giving you a $2.99 super chat.
Cindy is a good friend of the show also. She's one of the girls.
Dead Rise says, Jake gets woman. That's also incorrect.
That's a great guess, but that's not it.
Still
Okay,
Blade says Joey Gonzalez woodworking because he's a stud.
that's almost worth just giving it to you. Here. Okay, so I think the trick when I did this one before that it worked well that I put a bunch of them in there, but I didn't go crazy like jam packing them in there because you want the resin to get down in there and get in between everything. So I'm just gonna put some of these down there, and
Right,
I'm
we've got
also
a bit of a serious question after
okay.
you've done that, mate.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, so there's a question from Andrew Goldston. He says, I can't afford both silicon and epoxy, so I make my own mould. I use OSB and wrap it in packing tape, run a heat gun across it, and then assemble the mould. Will that be good enough for big pieces?
There's however you can do it, and it doesn't leak and it works. And even if you can't reuse it, it's worth doing. So I guess
Dead,
if
right,
that, however you can get it to work.
Dead Rise says, Jamie's got wood.
I'm not even touching that one. Not even gonna try to. This tape is not being my friend right now. So
Uh,
we're at almost 7.5 minutes. So I just need a place to pour this into. I don't want the. This is like some first grade art right here. Hold on. Anyway, it'll work. It's gonna work. I promise. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We still. I
uh,
still. You're not gonna take my birthday away if it doesn't work. So
JGW's initials on the stud finder means your store sold you a customer return.
is that what? Is that it? I don't know if that's it.
Could be close.
The thing with
That's good,
this
but it's
mold,
not right.
the thing with this mold that I know will happen is if I pour this in here and then try to move it, it's going to leak everywhere. So I need to get this in the pressure pot real quick, and then we'll pour it while it's in there. There's not much to see with that anyway, but I'll go ahead and give this a little bit more of a mix and then get it poured. And the other part of this is the hands that I'm doing, and I did one for Patreon, and I need to sand it. Illuminite sent me some quick coat stuff to do the same stuff they do the tumblers with. I'm probably going to do a video on it and do a video of using the quick coat on this hand that we're making today. So that's going to be the something else to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever we make today will be on Instagram in the morning. Just so we
There we go. There we go. Don't forget, everybody, we're at 74 at the moment. If we get over 100 people in it or 100 people in the chat, there'd be a nice little sum being given away. So share with your friends and share with your family, and let's get to 100 people out in the chat.
There we go. It's time to pour already, guys. And this is super awkward, but we're going to get it done.
Sylvana's guess is Jake gets Resin.
That's a good one, but nope.
That's good, but it's not right. That was on a game show in the UK called Catchphrase. That's good, but it's not right.
I'll have to say, I would never got that.
And just like Connie says, everybody hit that thumbs up.
And I'm going to go ahead and move this around a little bit to make sure we kind of gets in the nooks and crannies and stuff. Sorry, I don't have a better shot of that, but the other ones will be better.
Melissa Birkenheimer's in the chat. She says, happy birthday, Jake.
Thank you. Great birthday.
And Gary Madrid is in, also says, hi, Jake, you're so talented.
What's up, Gary? How are you? And I appreciate
it. Brandy Wackley says, just get wood.
There's so many ways to go with this. But that's not it, Brandy, but I appreciate you playing along.
Paul's Lathe Works, says, how old are you, LOL?
I've been 27 for 20 years. It's my 2-decade anniversary. 2-decade anniversary of being 27.
Leela Gwynn says, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dead Rise Woodcraft says, Jake Gone Wild. That sounds like a movie.
That sounds like some of my 20s I want to forget about.
Morley's Crafting Creations is also saying happy birthday.
Thank you.
Andrew Golston has asked, have you ever used Alumilite Amazing Clearcast?
Yes, I use the Clearcast Plus also, but I do deeper pours than that generally can do. So that's nice stuff. If you don't want to, I believe it's 1-to-1 by volume, so you don't need to weigh it, and you don't need a pressure pot and all that kind of stuff. It's good for people that don't want to do all this equipment stuff.
Mm-hmm. Brandy's had another guess. She says, "Oh, I got it. Just got wood."
No. This is fun though.
Yappy's out in the chat. He says, "Hi Jake." He says, "Happy birthday, mate." And he says, "Hi JP." Jigsy's out there. It says, "Jake's gone wacky." Cross's Imagination says, "Jake, I used your pressure pot hookup for the Harbour Freight pot. It seems to work great. I have problems with the seal, but putting Vaseline on it seems to help. I made a video on it last week."
Awesome. There's a seal that they sell on Amazon, and I'm either going to look like a genius or like a dummy, because the last one we're going to do today is going in the Harbor Freight one, and I have the new seal in it, but I don't use it very often, so the seal's kind of one of those deals where sometimes it'll leak, sometimes it won't. But it's a Harbor Freight pot. These other ones, I'm totally spoiled by how nice these big ones are. So the Harbor Freight one, although that I tell everybody how to do it, and I think it's a cheap way to get into resin casting, I'm spoiled.
Bonnie says you're 21 with 26 years experience.
Yeah, a lot of experience, more than.
Huey's out there. He says, "Happy birthday, buddy! I came here to see some resin and resin casting accessories."
That's what I'm talking about. Huey's a superstar today, man.
Jules the Cat's out there. He says a lot of people like Alumilite. It's not my favourite.
Well, by golly, this is probably the place for you to voice your opinion about that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
speaking about voicing opinions, if there's anybody out in the chat and I'm speaking a little bit too fast for you, feel free to let me know. Turns out some people on Jay's channel don't like me very much.
Yeah, so here's what happens. When we talk to Jamie, he has to translate it in his mind from English to English. And then when he tells us back, we have to translate it from English to Texas English. And then however you hear it, sometimes it gets mixed in translation.
And then when they tell Jake that they don't like me in an American English, Jamie goes and tells them to please go away in English.
It's all good. It's all good. So let's get this thing started.
Sylvana says Jake's a youngling.
Good try,
out there. He says happy birthday and happy birthday accessories.
That's what I'm talking about, Di. Good stuff. Yeah, we're in the business of sometimes you're just not going to make people happy. So we're going to be happy, and the people that are happy, we're going to keep them happy, and then that's about it.
Sylvana's had a guess at the JGW. She said serious guess, John G. Wilson.
People are taking that one serious. They want to know.
I think they do.
If they don't get that, then we get 100 people in. I'll give that away anyway, and the other thing. So the other thing, let me move this, is a tumbler. I don't know if I showed it already. I showed it on Instagram. This is a super cool tumbler. It's made by Pike's Tumblers and More from here in Texas, and I'll put a link to their little Facebook page, so you can go check out. If you go to the Facebook page, and that's going to be one of the first things you're going to see on their page. So if we get 100 people, that's what we're going to give away. And then if we get 100, I'll give the stud finder hand away too. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. A nice little song for everybody out there.
Yeah.
Martin Priest is out there. He says, "What's up,
What's up,
Jake?"
Martin? Glad to see you here.
Woodwork Learner says we don't have a harbour freight, so it's tricky to get a cheap pressure pot.
Well,
I went to know
my
that feeling.
my advice is save up more money and get a better one. Like I
Jennifer's
like it. It's good and everything, but just saying.
Jennifer's Craft and Creations has had a guess. He said, "Jamie, is it Joyce Gas Water?"
I love this game.
Huey's had a guess. He said Jeffrey Godfrey Wimborne.
I don't even know what that means.
I have no
I don't
idea.
even
I
know.
think he's had a
I
lot
don't
to
even.
drink today. Huey.
Huey, are you feeling good, man?
You want to talk about it?
You want to talk? You need to talk about your feelings and.
Craftsman's Imagination said he wishes sponsor Harbour Freight would sponsor him.
You be all right. Sponsor yourself, man. Do things for you, man. You got that. That dude makes some cool pins and stuff, and he gives a lot of effort and does a great job.
Jules the Cat says top on Amazon works well for a pressure pot.
There's a. I'm telling you, the ones with the big handles and you can actually bolt them down. The big handles alone, it seals every time without any problem, and I mean it's just. I don't regret doing the Harbor Freight thing because a lot of people have gotten into resin casting because of that thing. But as far as if I was going to do it over again, I would have just saved the extra $100 and got the nicer ones. There's
So
my 2 cents. There's my 2 cents on that.
Chris Cutes had a guess. He's put Jamie's Gas Wind. Woodwork Lamar has put Just Gone West.
This is the best game ever, man. I'm going to do this every time.
Jamie Gibson's put Just Guess Where.
Hmm.
A Craftsman's Imagination has put JG Wentworth. Huey said he's awesome. He's had plenty of rum.
Plenty of rum. Oh.
Andrew Golson says there's a video on YouTube how to make a smaller pressure pot out of PVC pipe and a half-gallon volume.
Well, by golly, have at it.
Jen over at Jen's Craft and Creations has put Jeepers Gone Wild.
That's good, Jen.
That's a very good guess. That's probably the closest guess so far.
That's pretty good. Not quite, but you're.
That's good for this night, right?
That's right, Miss Smith.
Scott the Blue Light turns put joint gypsum wood.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm already trying to think of what I'm going to do next time to get people guessing. That's good stuff.
Jen Smith says, I love my CA Air Technologies pot.
California Air Tool. There you go. Or there's other ones. Yeah. I love mine.
Imagination says, Andrew, I saw that one. It is by Ben's Works.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you also see the one where the vacuum chamber blows up in his face too? Let's if you want to watch one video, watch them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it had a crack in the lid, didn't it?
So how like when you're going to want to do cheap stuff, that 5-gallon pot is like by the time it's all said and done, it's about $100 more than the Harbor Freight one. And once again, I'm not saying the Harbor Freight one's bad. I'm just saying, go watch that video of that, and tell me if $100 is worth $100. You know
Scott the Blue Light Turner says he's scrolling their website and can't find it. Scott, give up.
Just give up, man.
You're not going to find it on their website.
I'm just messing with you. I love
it. Spirit Wood and Bone says, "What are we guessing?" I missed it. You got to try. Do you want to show that thing again?
Yeah, I'll show you as soon as. Let me get this scraped out of here.
Scott the Blue Light Turns website. He says, "Jamie's getting wet."
I'm gonna shut
that. I wouldn't be if I didn't fix a roof in this workshop.
Yeah. Okay.
Jamie's got wind. Why are you all bullying me?
Because dude, you're the one. This one says, let me see here. Let's get everybody going here.
His name begins with a J as well, you know.
JGW. This was on my stud finder, dude. This like I don't know what the deal is. It was just on there when I bought it. And so like when I was doing the stud finder test, like when I put it up against me like that, oh my goodness, you hear that? It found me. So JGW, that's what we're looking for.
That thing went mental when I went to Amarillo.
It went out of business.
He had to buy new batteries for it.
That's good stuff. Oh,
Woodwork
yeah.
Lamar says, "How much is a better one so I can convert to UK prices?"
It's about
Um,
the
they
pressure
sell a
pot.
decent pressure pot in House of Resin for about 300
Yeah.
for about £300, something around that area.
Yeah, Jamie got one, didn't you?
And I've actually got one. Yeah, I will start using it very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll believe that when I see you.
Oh, I will do. I will.
Mhm.
Huey's put
Heck yeah.
Jake's gone west,
Good shit. Good
or
stuff.
Brandy's put Jake go west.
I've been west. That silver that I picked is not. You can see right through it. So I'm gonna put
Uh,
shadow gray in there.
Jamie's gone wonky. I've got a bad ankle, so
I
that
got a
makes
wonk.
sense.
I got a wonky eye. Let me see. I got a wandering eye.
Still black.
Uh,
Joey's put JGW means the stud finder just goes wild. Yeah, makes sense, but it's
well,
not right.
that's the simplest. You can tell Joey's from Texas. He just did the simplest A to B, man.
You can tell Cindy's part of the Patreon crowd. She's Jake's girls win.
That's what I'm talking about. My girls are winners. They take care of me, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun over on the old Patreon. If you're not part of the Patreon, you're definitely missing out.
Next Saturday, noon, we're gonna have a
Mm-hmm.
shindig over there. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
All right, we've got 77 out in the chat, guys. If you for a nice little Samsung giveaway, we
Yeah,
need to hit that 100.
we did it last time.
We did. LeBarry's in from Real Simple Things. He says, "Evening all."
What's up, Barry? Just doesn't work.
Just doesn't
Great.
work.
Good stuff. Leave it to Carl. That's
Uh,
just because it's a good guess, Carl, doesn't mean you're gonna win.
Crossman's Imagination says, "Anyone remember JG Wentworth's song, though? Who can't get those out of your head for 2 weeks?"
And we're almost there. This stuff's starting to get warm. They're gonna be pretty blanks though, that's for sure. Let's
Yeah.
check our temperature. Got some 95 degrees. I'm gonna mix a little bit longer.
Andrew Colston is probably a perfect time to answer this. Actually, he says, how long do you wait to swell the colours? Mine just keep getting muddy with no distinction.
This one here, if you're using a Lumelite Clear Slow, like they're at 95 right now, and that's good enough. They're gonna start swirling, but if you can wait till 100, 105, but that gives you way less time to get it in the pressure pot, get it poured and get it in the pressure pot. So um, 95, if you're new and you're kind of not that great at getting it in the pressure pot in a timely manner, then start at 95 and you'll be all right. um, some people go crazy, but like 105 is about as much as I'll push my luck on it, and it's 98 degrees right now, and I kind of waited a little bit long to start mixing these, so I want to make sure they're mixed all the way, and then we're gonna pour it, and it's gonna be cool. And
David Webfoot Resins and Wooden Creek says, "I must have been close since JP didn't read it. I scrolled up, David, and you was a mile away."
yes, Tim asked if that one's worth the 250. Absolutely, it's the 1.4 pressure casting. It's absolutely worth that money. It's I mean, if you have a Harbor Freight one, it's cheap and it works. If you have the better one, you'll get spoiled. I'm super spoiled with mine. So, to answer your question, yes, it's absolutely worth the money.
Nick the Flaming Turner's just come in. He says, "Howdy, peeps."
I think there's a tornado outside, man.
Is there?
It is raining like crazy outside. Good thing I have this good studio I built in here. Let me see. You can't hear it. So, we're going to go ahead and pour this. Let me get this. So, hopefully, this new angle I did will be okay. And we're almost at 12 minutes also. So, this is 68 degrees in here.
Creepy Bushman's had a guess. He's had Jake's Greenwood.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Good guess. Thanks for playing.
We'll give you a clue. It's got nothing to do with wood.
Nah. One person was close, but we can't give it away. It's too easy after that. Look at that. Can you see it well?
That's nice. Makes a change for the purple to be on the table.
Yeah. Ooh. I just put orange on the table. Hold on. There we go. That is cool. Man, you guys pick good colors all the time.
All the time.
I'm not going to stir them or anything.
It's even nice without no-con blue.
That no-con blue is pretty, though. We have to recognize that it is pretty.
Scott the Blue Light Turner says, Jake's gives away.
I do give a lot of stuff away.
Speaking about giveaways, we need another few more people in here. We need to get to 100, and we're only on 79. So another 21 people in here for a nice little sample.
Y'all can do it. You can do it, I promise. Look at that.
Another 20 people now. There's another 20 people in the chat.
Look how cool that is.
Only got to get there once.
So here's what I'm going to do with this. I had this idea after last time. I'm just going to stick, push everything back in there.
Bonnie says, joint gypsum wire.
Bonnie's awesome. Here we go. I'm going to go to this one. Not that one, this one.
Woodworker Lamar was asked, would they work without a pressure pot?
Illuminate Clear Slow will not. But there's other resins that you don't need a pressure pot for. But Illuminate Clear Slow is not one of them. Man, it is crazy outside, man. It's like kind of worrying me a little bit.
Well, we just got up to 83 then, and it dropped down to 1.
Everybody, hey, go out. Hey, while you're out, hit the like button and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah.
Here we go. Let's get this. Get some air in here, and we'll be good to go.
Harry Mullock is out in the chat. He says, looking good.
Whew. Okay. Get rid of all these.
Morris Craft and Creations has put Jeep's gone wheeling.
Another great guess, but another wrong one.
Carl's put joint dimension width.
Carl's a genius. Carl, you're too smart for this.
But it's wrong.
and you're wrong. Okay. Now, I have this mold here. And I have this. So, I have glow-in-the-dark colors. I'm going to put them out on the table. And then...
W. Bradburn says, Jameson's great whiskey.
So, where are we at here? Can we see that? Here's all the glow-in-the-dark colors I have. So, we need to pick 3 of them. And we have purple, yellow, blue, green, pink, orange, red. That looks orange, but it's red. Green. That looks white, but it's green. Another green and an orange.
John Boy says that I prefer red breast, so he said red. So red is one of them. If you got a red,
He's out of control. Let me see. Where is it?
Huey
Red.
said blue, red, blue, and yellow.
Got it. Got it. And put these back away. And I'll get this. Let's go back to. Anybody got any more questions while I'm mixing this stuff up?
Matt says red, brown. What's the difference?
That's awesome.
Right, we're back up to 83. Everybody,
Come on. Come on. Come
nearly
on.
there. Nearly there.
And
Nearly
that
there.
tumbler.
Some. It's got to go somewhere.
The tumbler is one of the ones I want to keep. So I almost didn't do a giveaway on it because I like it. What John Boy say?
What did let's scroll back up. It was a while ago.
Now he said just now.
Oh,
Is what more of a comment on the whiskey? I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. It sounds like he's been drinking.
He's another one of those guys that's too smart for this stuff. He's a smart cookie there, that guy.
It's JGW, Carl.
Yeah. Good job, Cindy. Keep him in line. That's what I'm talking about.
Jennifer's Crafting Creation says, Jamie, is it Jeep Great Wagon?
She's one word right. She's on it. Some videos are saying.
They're getting there. Huey said, is it Jamie's Gypsum's watching?
I love this.
Jake's Great World or Jake's Got Whiskey?
That's neither one of those. No way.
Right, we're at 90 up people now. We need another 10. I will drop down to 88.
Come on. We can do it. I know we can do it.
Carl says joint girth width.
Oh, one of those is a great word.
Dave Gattens put Jeep Grand Wagoneer.
Close. Everybody's on the Jeep thing. Well, everybody will be now.
They're not far off.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there actually is a Jeep Grand Wagoneer because Jen's just put that as well, which is it's good, but it's not right.
Oh, that was a great one, Craftsman's Imagination. Please don't repeat that, Jamie. Oh, that's great. As it's monsooning outside.
Jamie Gibson's put Jeeps Go Wild.
There was one up there. I thought I saw something about a rack system or whatever made out of plywood. Well, did you find that one? There's somebody's asking about it.
Let's have a look.
Obviously, I'm not.
I see it. So it was from Tim Belt. He says, some videos I've seen, a homemade rack was used to put up more molds into the pot made from 1/8" plywood. Is this a good or bad idea?
The the bad part about that is the plywood. If you spill any, then it's gonna stick and it's gonna mess up. It's gonna stick to that plywood and you're gonna run into trouble. The better way to do is the HDPE. Like that mold I just used, the base that I used with it is HDPE plastic. And if you spill something on it, it just comes right off. So that's the I mean, but once again, if you're doing this and you're fine to get it done, you're not going to hear me complain about somebody doing it a different way.
Mm-hmm. Andrew, if you got any questions, buddy, just keep asking. That's what Jake's here for.
Yeah, yeah, we're here for that, man.
Don't worry
That's the
about asking
reward.
too many.
No, the reward I get is from people say, "Hey, I made this. Watch Jake's videos," and that's my reward I get out of this stuff. So, ask away.
So Olivia Morals has put, yesterday I poured it bottom gold, then blue center and top with copper, but the blue never showed what happened.
What was that again? Say that again.
So yesterday I poured it bottom gold, blue center and top with copper, but the blue never showed what happened. Was this
What
is
what
this
kind of
alcohol ink or
what kind of
did you,
resin? What kind of resin is it? Well, like there's a whole bunch of stuff. What was the temperature? Jennifer, you're a go getter. That's what I'm talking about. Silvana is too.
yeah, they're doing good.
Yeah, they got it. I'm gonna
It's
go
good,
ahead
but it's
and
not right.
that's good stuff.
Connie says she covers her wood insert with packing tape in case of spills.
Yeah.
Right,
There,
we're on 90 still. Oh, 91. I need another
come on.
9, and we got
There
that
are a
nice
lot
little
of
sum.
there are lots of workarounds for any problem you're gonna have. Tape is a good one, Connie. Connie does a lot of this stuff too, so she figures out just how to get it done. She does a great job. So there's you don't need to have all the fancy stuff or whatever, but I did have some plywood underneath some molds and spilled stuff on them, and then I couldn't get it. I couldn't clean it off. And I have to chip off. I have to chip stuff off the bottom of the pressure pot and all that. So that's when you're. That's when you learn.
We've got there before. We've got there before.
Yeah.
Seems like we're struggling. Jeremy Will says he loves the balloons.
Me too, man. I'm super proud of those.
Jake's got wrinkles today.
Wrinkles.
Well, we're back. We've dropped down to 88.
Yeah, I get.
Maybe
I,
people are
I
running away to grab some friends.
I got a joke for that, Joey, but I'll. This is a family show. Huey. Every time I see
John
Huey's
George
name,
Wick.
every time I see Huey's name, this glow powder is way more gritty and hard to get in there. So to get it mixed in, so I would say start earlier. And I probably should have listened to my own advice. It'll be all right though. This is. I want to see if this stuff will swirl like the colors were. So I'm gonna wait till it's pretty hot.
Bonnie's put Jeep Gladiator Willys.
I love my job, man.
Jamie Gibson has put, what is the best resin if you don't have a pressure pot?
For thick stuff like this, I think if I do pen blanks, it's going to be liquid diamonds, and it'll do thick. But you need to have the individual modes. If you have a block mold, it's going to get so hot that it'll deform the colors. It'll distort the colors.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All the girls.
Bonnie said, "Hey, it's real. I found it on the Jeep website." I'll give everybody a clue. Get off the Jeep website. But the Jeep word isn't wrong.
Jeep's the only thing you get right. You guys are good sports. How many we got in there? And we have 15 minutes.
We have 86 in there, and we have
come on,
16 minutes left. So close.
Close. So, this is great. I love this.
I think if they don't get it, we can always save it for the next one.
Yeah, that's good. It's not going anywhere.
Super Incognito has put James Gordon Workshop.
No, sir, young man.
Blue Light
This is a
Turner Workshop says Jeep going wild. Jeep getting wet.
well. That's a
Super
that's a good one.
Incognito says, "Where did you get that? Where did you get the thing, Jake?"
Thing what?
I think he's talking about the stud finder.
Hey, from the blue store. I needed to get it to put all this stuff up in to hang all this stuff up in here.
Woodworking Lamar says Jeep's gross weight.
You guys are so awesome. We need about 10 more of you awesome people so I can give something away.
11 more people.
Well,
CJ Trouble says we had more in here when Jake made one out of these private.
it's
Scott May says great show.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it, man. We're working hard over here to put on a good show.
Craftman Imagination says Jeep's getting weird.
I love the guesses, man. You guys are awesome.
Blue Light Turner's Workshop Jeep grey wheels.
No, sir. Let's see. I want to be able to see that when I pour into it. I'm almost ready to pour.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to mess around with this Harbor Freight pressure pot. And matter of fact, God, yeah, I'm just going to do
Jamie Gibson said Jeeps go without. Bonnie said Jeeps get women.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
Joe Garofalo says Jeep got wood.
No.
Super Incognito wants to know what's the brand. The stud finder.
No, I don't know. Starts with a Z.
Blue Light Turner's
Zircon.
Workshop has also said Jeeps get women.
Zircon. It's a Zircon stud finder there.
Brandy
Alex.
Wackley says Jeep's good weekend.
You guys are awesome. But
Jen
no.
has put Jeep Gladiator wheels.
It's almost 100.
Jeep got whipped. Joey put Jeep got washed.
Joey's awesome.
Right, we're at 85, so 15 people, and we've got 12 minutes to go.
It is 104. It's 104 degrees, so we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna see if it'll layer. Or how do you want to do it? I'm just gonna dump them in there.
Yeah, just dump them in. Jeep got wired.
No. But thanks for playing.
Super Incognito says, give us the last letter of the last word.
Why? I'm not asking why. The letter is why.
Yeah, it is as well.
Can y'all see that? So what I'm going to do with this, pour it in there.
That ends with an R, Jen. It ends with a Y.
Yeah. You guys are such sports, though.
Savannah says Jeep's gone wacky. Nope. Brandy says Jeep's gone windy. Nope. Blue Light Turn says Jeep's gone wackily.
That's pretty good.
No.
Okay. This is going to be pretty hairy, so I'm not going to put it overhead. I'm just going to have it here. This, I told you guys I'm spoiled with my other pressure pots. We're going to try this. This leaks a little bit. Whatever, man. So,
you got a big enough compressor.
Yeah, it'll hold it. So there's that. I don't have enough room for this other thing in there, so This will be a Jamie Page blank or something. It should be all right. So,
Ooh.
ooh, this is how much time we got there, Jamie Pie.
So we have 10 minutes left, and we're on 87. So close, so
Oh
close.
man.
So
Well,
it's
it is what it
it's
is.
your call. It's your call. We
And
still
we can
got
say
we still got 10 minutes. Could
this
still
thing
happen.
is. Yeah, everybody, let's do this. And if I'll just be happy if this thing seals up, and I have the good seal in it and everything. So.
Craftman Imagination says, I find that my Harbor Freight pot works best around 30 psi, still makes crystal clear castings.
Awesome.
Huey says, Jeeps go wonky. Let's go, but it's not right.
This is one of those deals. I'm so spoiled with the better pressure pots. So let's try it.
Thomas Babcock's in. He says, dang, I missed it. What are we working on?
What's up, Thomas?
So we're on 88 now.
Come on.
Boys Lathe Work says, can we round to 100?
No. Nah. Hey, she didn't round down when she charged me for that cup.
Yeah, there you go. Round down to 0.
Yeah, round down.
Craftsman Nation has got a question for you. He says, does the pressure pot make the resin cure differently than air curing other than getting rid of bubbles?
I think it controls the temp. Like this is going way technical. It's kind of like if your radiator in your car has a leak and it overheats faster, because the pressure keeps the temperature under control, and that's about the best I can explain it. So I think it does help keep the temperature down in the pressure pot. But I'm not a scientist, but that just makes sense to me. That pressure and temperature are relative. So you're putting this under pressure, it's going to kind of limit the amount of heat it's going to get in the faster. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got here? Okay, so we got to do how much time we got? 8 minutes. We got to do the.
We're on 94 at the moment, mate. We're on 94.
Pin blank giveaway has to get done regardless. So.
Yeah.
Is who's out there?
Who we got?
Julie.
Chaz Woodworking, Jay Price. Is that there?
Is Julie out there?
Julie. Yeah. Julie. Last name?
Or Cindy, not Julie. Cindy. I saw Cindy out there.
Yeah, Cindy's out there. Yeah.
Yeah, Cindy, pick a winner.
Right, we're on 93. Cindy, six.
Oh,
she said 6 more.
I see you, Cindy. We need you to pick a winner for the pin blank that we're going to do anyway. Thank you, Anita. Woodwork learner. There you go. That's another good analogy. Don't be begging there, Alex. You've won pin blanks before, man. Don't be begging in the chat.
Where you at, Cindy? Come on. 91, so we need 9 people.
Oh well.
Looks like there's loads of new people, but it seems some. 94.
Cindy, you in with us here? Five minutes. We got 5 minutes. Who's next? We're gonna slow pitch this to Carl Jacobson next, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got
slow
next.
pitch. We got 3 things made. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you did well. You did well.
Look out, sneaks. Don't be flirting with my girl. 94.
Yeah.
Cindy, let's if she can, if she's not gonna look out, Joey, Chris, pick a winner. Since you made it at the last second, pick a winner real quick. The
Yeah.
first one that says
Oh,
winner.
96. 96 is in. And we've got 5 minutes to go.
Yeah,
Need 4 more people, and there'll be that little sum to be given away.
96. We're almost there. Oh my goodness.
Come on, Miss Schwinn. Pick a
Yeah.
winner.
Come on, girls. We've got to get this going. I'll have all this stuff. I'm gonna pull this out in a few hours, maybe in the morning, and then I'll take it out and do a post on Instagram and some stories and stuff. Where is the girls? Come on.
Should we get Connie to pick one?
It's Connie. Connie.
Oh, we're at 100. We're at 100.
We're at 100. Okay.
Oh, Chris has picked Taz.
Okay, Taz, get on Instagram and send me your address for this pin blank thing. We hit 100.
Yeah.
So now who we got? There you go, Jamie. You pick.
What's that? What's this for? For the tumbler, yeah.
This is for the tumbler.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down on the chat, and whoever it stops at the top of the chat is who gets it. So
Yeah, 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Right. Okay. Let's quickly go over to StreamYard and do that.
Here you go, Ken.
Right, so
We're picking for a tumbler, Ken.
Sorry.
Ken Moon asked what we were giving away.
All right.
This tumbler from Pike's Tumblers and More. I put a link below to her stuff.
It has stopped, and I'll take a picture and send it to Jake. It has stopped at Steel Blade Woodworks.
Steel Blade Woodwork. Joey!
And it stopped on the comment where he says, hello to Carson. So I will send that picture to Jake just to confirm that there's no...
okay. Well, we are...
no tampering.
2 minutes. Joey, send me your address. Who else? Taz?
Yeah, it was Taz.
Taz, send me your address. Nobody got the thing, and I'll let you in on what it was. Jeep Girl Wendy. That's one of the girls I had lunch with. They gave me the stuff. You guys played along, and thank you guys for losing.
Nobody was ever going to get it except for one person.
Yeah, that was fun. That was super fun. So we got less than a minute. Joey and Taz, send me your addresses. Super fun show. Look at this one right here, you guys. That's it.
Hey,
where'd it go? I lost it. Thank you, Chris. I learned how to do that stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we got less than a minute. You guys are good sports, man. Thank you guys for coming on. I got a lot of big stuff coming on. I might be quiet for the next couple weeks. I have some top secret stuff going on, but it's totally going to be worth it. So appreciate you guys as usual. We're going to have if Patreon's something that you're interested in, we have at noon, the first Saturday every month, we have a pretty good hangout with some pretty cool people, and we make some stuff and have some fun. So, and Jamie will be there too. If you don't like him, you're out of luck. He's going to be there. So here we are. We got 15 seconds. You got anything to say, Jamie?
See you later. Oh, also, from a personal note, Thank you, everybody that supported the festival. It's greatly appreciated.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Boom, done. Here, hat tip.